Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows. So it is hot today in Maine. I don't know what it is. It's like 90 something out there. And we've been gone all day. So our house is really, really hot. We have a huge grocery haul. And then the table. Okay, so all of this stuff is like $650. It's gonna last for a long time. I'll explain as I go. I also am missing about $70 worth of that is getting shipped here from Sam's Club because some of it was not stuff that was in the store. So we went to Sam's Club today because Mark had a doctor's appointment in a town, well, in the city that's 2 hours away from us. To get to Sam's Club, we have to travel at least an hour. So we were going to this city 2 hours away from us that has a Sam's Club. So we decided to go to Sam's Club today while we were out. Mark had a doctor's appointment. He's getting put on medication. We're hoping it's going to help. And Josiah had a tooth abscess and we got his tooth extracted today at a dentist up in that town. So it has been a really busy day. It's been really hot. So let's get on to what we have for groceries. So over here, lots and lots of cans. We have 10 cans of this Hunt's tomato sauce, which were like $3.38 a can or something like that. And then 3 cans of these diced tomatoes in tomato juice, which were approximately the same price. I don't remember exactly how much, but this is like $70 worth of tomato products. But when you have a family as large as us, it takes a lot of time to open up little cans of tomato product to be able to use. And we use a lot of tomato sauce. So like when we're gonna make chili, we're gonna use a lot of a big can anyway. So we might as well open the big can and then we just save the rest in a half-gallon jar in the fridge. These cans of tomato sauce, I already have some in the basement. But Sam's Club will not send them to your door. They will not mail these. So we have to get them while we're at the store. So a lot of this was bulk stuff of things I cannot order to the house. So these cans, we will probably use about one of these number 10 cans in a week. It might be a combination of the two things together, but only about a can. So this is about 20 weeks worth of tomato goods for us. So about half a year's products. So it's gonna last us a long time. The bags of candy you see here, these are my mother's. And don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. She's on Atkins, but she has all these things of candy. She takes things to work because all of her fellow nurses, my mom's a nurse, all of her fellow nurses are always like, do you have some chocolate in your locker? And so she ordered chocolate. I don't know. She gave each of the kids a piece, or maybe 2 pieces. I don't know. She gave it to them while I was at the other appointment. Okay, another big purchase here. Oh, and so that was counted in the money, even though that's like $75 worth of candy that I won't be eating much of. Maybe. Butter. This is like $75 worth of butter. I'm not giving you exact prices because I don't remember, but these all worked out to $2.28 a pound.
That's 32 pounds.
That's 32 pounds. So for us, in Maine right now, I can occasionally find butter for $1.99 a pound on sale, limit 2. And because we're trying to avoid the stores, I might get that, might not when it's a sale, but I don't keep going back into the store like I usually do. So $2.28 a pound is a very good price for us, for me to be able to shop. Butter lasts really, really well in your freezer. So I take these and I put them exactly like they are into the freezer. And just when I'm ready for them, I take them out and put them in the fridge. You don't have to let them thaw. Like if you want to use it in a recipe, of course you'll have to let it get to room temperature, but you don't have to do anything special, let it thaw. You just put the entire box in the fridge, and when you're ready to use it, you take it out of the fridge like you would butter you had just gotten at the store and put it in the fridge. So this will last us, depending on if I find those sales, I'll supplement with the sales that are cheaper, but this will last us a really long time. So it's a really great deal. Okay, over here. Okay, so this is 90-10 ground beef. It was $3.28 a pound. So at our local store, the burger is $3.48 this week or something like that for the 80%. That's the cheapest I've seen in a while. So when I was looking at Sam's Club, I saw this on sale. So this chub was supposed to be between 9 and 11 pounds. It was 10 pounds to 10.27 pounds. I've never tried this before. So in the comments, let me know what you think of this. But they sell these chubs also by the case, and you can get the meat a lot cheaper by the case. But I didn't want to buy a whole case if we didn't like the meat. So I'm going to cook all of this up tomorrow. I might even make burgers for my fine husband. And we're going to cook this up, and if it's not super good, then we'll just use it in chili or as taco meat and stuff that will hide the flavor. But we'll see how it goes. So that was $36 of my money. Oh, sorry, $34 of my money. Then we have cheese. I think this is like $40 worth of cheese. So this is our favorite cheese. It has a lot of flavor, so you don't have to use as much when you use it. And a 2-pound block is less than $8 there. I don't know the exact price, but it's less than $4 a pound. We really like cheese, and I know it looks like we eat a ton of cheese in our family. I mean, you'll see there's a lot of cheese on the table.
So that's like 12 pounds of sharp cheese.
This, yeah, 12 pounds of sharp cheese. But for our family, if we each ate 1 ounce a day, which is not a ridiculous amount for anybody, that's 3.5 pounds of cheese a week. Just for that 1 ounce a day. And that's not including if we make pizza or something like that. So really, if you see these huge amounts of cheese in my bulk order, it's because there's so many of us in the house, not because we all eat a ton of cheese every day, if that makes any sense. Okay, 2 tubs of sour cream, $100 worth of mozzarella cheese. So you can buy this by the case also at a much cheaper price, but you have to go into the store to do that. And we weren't doing the whole in the store thing today. We picked all this up on the Sam's Club pickup. I can't tell you exactly how that went. My mom and I were a household, and so we share cards. Mom went in and did this thing today where she got them to bring it out to us. I don't know how hard or easy that was. Seemed to have gone pretty well, but she did that while we were at the dentist appointment. But anyway, back to the cheese. This is 100 pounds. Sorry, this is
25 pounds.
No, 30 pounds.
Oh, sorry, 30. Yep.
30 pounds of mozzarella. My math is not good after a crazy day like this. 30 pounds of mozzarella. We will use this for pizza, but this is, I'd say we get more than 2, like we probably get 3 pizza nights at least out of a bag of this. So this would be, like, that's mostly what we use this cheese in. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 18 weeks worth of pizza if we do pizza once a week. That's not actually that bad, because if you think 18 weeks worth of pizza, $100 for the cheese, you divide it out. I don't even know.
$5.50 some odd
$5 for cheese for the pizzas, and the rest of the ingredients on pizza are really cheap. So that's really a good price, especially because if you went to if we went to Domino's to get pizza, it'd be like $35 to get pizza, and our family would still be hungry. When we make,
9 of us.
Huh?
There's 9 of us.
Yeah, and it's expensive to buy the Domino's pizza. If we make pizza at home, I have leftovers that we make pizza eggs with the next day.
And we
pizza
feed
eggs.
Grandma too. Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we feed Grandma too. Pizza eggs. I'm gonna just put out a thing for pizza eggs right now. So if you have leftover pizza, cut it up into bite-sized pieces. Mix up your scrambled eggs in another container and put your cut up pieces of pizza into your scrambled eggs. Let it sit for a few minutes for the pizza to absorb the yummy egg flavor. Cook the eggs in a pan, like a cast iron skillet or whatever you do, as scrambled eggs. So yummy. If you want to kick it up a notch, you cut up the pizza, do the scrambled egg thing, pour it into a baking pan so you can put it in the oven and put some pepperoni and cheese on top of that. Crowd pleaser, do it if you're doing like a casserole for overnight guests or something. It is amazing. Anything you'd put on pizza, it's great. Okay, so we have 20 pounds of cheese. Well, almost 20 pounds of cheese because Virginia decided to get into the bag.
I was told to.
She made us quesadillas for dinner as an easy, quick dinner because we're going to put this stuff away and do a movie night. Everyone's been really, really tired. So that's a bunch of money right there. I don't even know. This container of Parmesan cheese is about $20. It'll last us probably 4 or 5 months. Huh? Forever. Italian seasoning. We just used this in a bunch of different recipes. I didn't quite need more, but I decided to get it while I was at the store. Feta. Mark and I are trying to eat a little more low carb, and we've been eating eggs every day, so we thought that would be a fun change for our eggs. Cottage cheese, because everybody in the family really likes it. Pepperoni. Remember that pizza night I was talking about? We bought pepperonis to go around along with that cheese. The pepperoni, I don't know how much that cost. There were lots of numbers here. I'm giving you the big things.
That's 6 pounds of pepperoni.
No, that's a 2-pound. Is each one a pound?
Yeah, each one's a pound. So
Okay.
6. Yep.
So 6 pounds of pepperoni. Lots of pepperoni.
A little pepperoni.
We usually only eat that for pizza night, but it is great to also grab if you're just trying to do a quick snacky lunch with crackers, cheese, and pepperonis. Okay, lettuce. These are $5, a little less than $5 a piece at the store. Not the best price I've ever seen, but we like to have salads. Chocolate chips. We used the last of the chocolate chips this morning. So somebody woke up this morning. That would be that girl over there. Woke up this morning and said, hey, can I mix up pancakes for breakfast? And my kids really like chocolate chip pancakes. And knowing it was going to be a stressful day, she made chocolate chip pancakes for everybody. So They really, really enjoyed those, but it used the end of our chocolate chips. So we needed some more for the basement. Chocolate chips last a long time. Just make sure ants and, well, make sure ants don't get into them, but mice also. So we have a big cooler in the basement that we keep this type of product in. You could also put it in a bucket or something like that. Okay, half and half. I bought these because they were, I think, $1.58 per half and half. They have a good till date until October 12th, and we use about one a week between coffee and that type of thing. So that was it. So that was the end of our Sam's Club order for now. I will try to do a second part when our orders come in through the mail, but we're getting salsa, we're getting tortilla chips, we're getting tortillas, we're getting some vitamin C just so I had them in stock for coming cold season or whatever. I think there were a couple other things, but as you see, a lot of this costs a lot of money, but now I have it and I'll put it in my basement freezer and it'll last. By the way, I didn't say about the cheese. Cheeses last in the freezer, shredded cheeses last really, really well. Block cheese does not. If you freeze it and then bring it out, it will be all crumbly, which is fine if you're going to use it just for cooking. Like if you're going to make a cheese sauce with it, it doesn't matter if you froze it, but it'll come out all crumbly, that kind. That does not happen with shredded cheese. Shredded cheese is really, really good. So we just put this in the freezer. And then for the cheddar cheese, which is what I'll use when we do like tacos and things like that, I will break up some and put it in a bowl and leave it in the fridge, and then we'll just keep restocking that bowl to have the cheese not go bad. We'll leave the rest of it in the freezer. The mozzarella we will break up 4 pieces a night and then we'll put it back in the freezer. Virginia, can you get me our break up the cheese tool? We're really fancy around here. We have a meat, what's it called? Meat tenderizer. Meat tenderizer. We don't use it as meat tenderizer, so I don't know if that's really what it's for. This thing. My dad used to use it to beat on steaks. But what we'd use is use the flat side and let one of the little kids, usually the almost 3-year-old right there, this is his favorite job. Can you come show us how you beat the cheese? This isn't frozen, so it'll make so much noise. He's gonna hide.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. But we take this and they beat, 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 knock it all off. And because we're putting it on pizza and it's going in the oven, it doesn't matter that it's frozen. He's like half asleep over there. Okay, so that's the end of my meat cleaver story.
It's not a meat cleaver.
Meat tenderizer. So that was the end of our Sam's Club run.
But
so then we were also gifted some more food by special viewers like you. Thank you. And we got a whole bunch of food. So the kids were really, really excited because we got Canadian bacon, which the family has really liked in eggs. We got these blueberry muffins, which are yummy, yummy. We got bagels and English muffins that are very, very good. We got croissants, like lots of croissants.
4 trays, yeah.
The kids don't even know what a croissant is, so this will be really, really fun because I think croissants are awesome. So I see
It's
a lot
fancy in French.
Do I have to speak like a Frenchman?
You'll have to speak like a French.
Can I be a French pea like on VeggieTales?
A French pea.
I have to be short. Okay, so croissants are really, really yummy, so I see a lot of breakfast sandwiches coming over the next couple days. We got yogurt. The kids really like it, and that's what Josiah is having tonight because of the tooth that he got pulled. We have this noodle soup, chicken noodle soup. Never tried it, but it looks good, and I'm excited to try that. That'll be easy. And the kids are very excited about these home-style donuts, but they're plain. We might have to make an icing to put on those because I don't know.
I'll have to doctor them up
And
a
this,
little.
I said the Canadian bacon. So it's very good. Can you go pause their show? So while you're here, we're going to show you Josiah and what happened to Josiah today. I'm going to put, here's our disclaimer right now. Do not watch the rest of the video if you do not want to see the tooth. Can we see your tooth? He got a tooth taken out today. So it was big. It was really in there, but he had a tooth abscess. The roots were really, really in there, and they really had to yank, and it hurt. So I will explain that in a different video, but that is what we were doing today, which made for a really long day. So we're going to put this food away, and we're going to go sit down and watch a show as a family. And
We forgot about the pinball machine.
Oh. Okay, so in the course of all of this, too, we took my sister a pinball machine, which had been my grandpa's. It's been sitting in our basement. My sister wanted it. So Mark and Virginia had it in the vehicle they took, because we took 2 separate vehicles today because of the doctor's appointments and things. And so they took it over. It's very, very heavy. They got to my sister's house, and to get it in, they had to take out a window. And then they had to call down the upstairs neighbor because she lives in an apartment, to come down and help carry the pinball machine. So by the time we got there, we had to help put the legs on. Well, more. Everyone else had to put the legs on. Yeah, by the time the kids and I got there. And then the littles, I had to keep them out of the room so they didn't get the pinball machine dropped on their toes. So what else did we do?
Did you mention it was about 173 degrees in Bangor today?
It was super, super hot in Bangor. There was nowhere to hide. And then we did end up getting Chick-fil-A, which is awesome. We don't usually eat Chick-fil-A, and that was Grandma's purchase for us. So Grandma is awesome. We got to see Jessie and her friend Tina. And yeah, it was good. They got to see all the excitement that they usually see on the videos.
It was a bright spot and a difficult day.
Yes, it was a crazy, crazy day. But we're hoping people will sleep well tonight. If you're watching this tonight, today is Tuesday. Tonight's Tuesday.
Sure.
If you're watching this tonight, you can be praying for Josiah because he had that done and just, you know, brain stuff that goes on for Josiah. Hopefully he'll sleep well tonight. But we're hoping that maybe some of that infection was causing some of his extra seizures he's been having. And we're hoping the seizures will go away. So, anything else to add, anybody?
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below.
Where?
So,
Where?
Right there.
Oh, down there. Okay.
Okay, so everybody, what's your favorite thing on the table? Go.
Uriah.
Yogurt?
Yogurt?
Keep on into
Okay.
yogurt.
Josiah?
I like milk.
Oh,
That's
happened.
cream for our coffee. You don't drink coffee.
Uriah
What else do you like?
even got his favorite.
I like
Yogurt.
donuts.
The donuts. Awesome. You.
Me?
You
Oh.
with the face.
Hmm.
Someone who drove us drove me to Bangor and then drove us all back from Bangor.
That was a
and
long
was
time.
behind the wheel about 5 hours today.
That was long.
Superhero.
I like the hamburger, and the Canadian bacon is pretty good too.
Ah, she's a meat person like Daddy. What do you
Neutral.
You're neutral?
You don't like anything
You-
on this table?
So you don't want to eat any of it, right?
Do you
No,
dislike
I
anything
know.
on the table?
Good, he's gonna go hungry the next couple. We'll give
Okay,
him bread.
nothing for him. Next victim.
Donuts.
Donuts.
I like all of it.
You like all of it?
I go with donuts.
Okay. You want a donut with your meat?
I like donuts more.
Well,
Okay. What about
They're
you?
plain.
Well, hold on. You first.
the
Yeah.
blueberry muffins.
Blueberry muffins. What do you think?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Did we miss somebody? Did we miss anybody? Hi. You got.
Sorry, he felt that he was having a little trouble there. My favorite thing on the table, I don't know. I'm just glad to have food in the house that we can feed the family. That's what I'm really excited about because it makes cooking a lot easier when I have bulk items here and I don't have to say, oh, do we have enough tomato sauce for this dish? Do we have enough stuff to make pizza? My kids will take pizza any night of the week. So that's also another tip. Make anything into a pizza. If you have leftovers, put it on pizza. Your kids will eat it. A couple years ago, we made a zucchini pizza because we had so much zucchini we needed to eat it another way, and they all ate it like so, just like that.
And bonuses. Some of these are quick meals. Homemade granola. Just take off the top and add it right to the cup, and then it's all disposable.
Chicken noodle soup, throw it in the
Chicken
crock
noodle
pot.
The muffins, the bagels.
Yeah.
A lot of easy stuff. Donuts.
Just hand them a stick of butter.
Okay, maybe not.
What?
Some of my kids, I think, would eat butter like that if I let them.
Would take a stick of butter.
Yeah,
And
some people like butter. And you like that yogurt. Yes, you like yogurt.
Oh,
So I think that's all. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you next time after we eat our quesadillas. Yum.